Well, it's a very good system for storing evidence, for making sure everything's in order. It tells me at any one time what percentage a student is.
In the old days, the assessor would go maybe every 2 weeks to meet the learner, but if that learner had finished that piece of evidence in 2 days, they would have to wait for that next 2-weekly visit, whereas now they can submit the piece of evidence, and as soon as the assessor has time, they can actually sample that evidence, assess it and give feedback.
You can actually see what's going on in real time and then translate that back into, your quality processes, the assessment judgments.
They are able to assess more students. It's swifter, smarter. It's got all the information at my fingertips.
That the assessors are now able to have more learners because they're not spending so much time travelling.
I personally like the fact that Ecordia is a one-stop shop. Everybody can access it for the areas that they need.
I would say it's very user-friendly. I have seen some other systems, and to be honest, they're quite confusing. I like the way that it's set up as a portfolio, as a book, and I think that the learners find that easier to use it.
But I've now got to the stage where I'm inducting my own candidates, and I'm really impressed with it. It's so easy to use, it's really user-friendly.
It's just the whole way that the system is set up, that it's a lot easier, instant feedback, things like that for the learners.
So you'd never go back to paper-based?
Absolutely not, no.
It's really streamlined, so it makes my job as administrator so much easier. I'm able to log on, look at all the candidates, print off any evidence that we need for our funding partners. I can also look at how well they're progressing, which is another integral part of my job. So for me, Ecordia is a godsend.
The added advantage to it is you've adapted it to our needs as well, which obviously makes it a little bit more tailored to the business.
I find the Ecordia app absolutely fantastic. I do the majority of the IVing on Ecordia, and invariably I could be sat on a train on the way to a meeting in London and I can IV all the way. So there's no reading the paper for me, it's verifying on Ecordia.
The actual cross-referencing and assessment is quicker. I can have people working from home. They don't have to take files home, heavy loads of marking. They can sit at home and they can mark, which is good for me.
We have a requirement that we show that we're developing learners and including ICT and technology within people's learning programmes. So for us, Ecordia is a great way to do that.
It's great that it can be accessible remotely by learners, by staff. The Ecordia app's very supportive as well.
I think Ecordia is fantastic. It's efficient, it's a one-stop shop, it's responsive from an assessor's point of view, from a learner's point of view. Ecordia is also responsive from a help point of view. If any of us have any queries or questions, we can contact you guys at Ecordia. You always respond to us and you always sort out any queries or questions that we have. I would recommend Ecordia to all.
We would recommend Ecordia to colleges and training providers. We've used many systems that are out there online at the moment for people to purchase registrations for. We found Ecordia to be adaptive, successful, responsive, and the staff and support behind it give us what we need as a business to carry on.
So would you all recommend Ecordia?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.